Letitia's Third Eye POV. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Welcome to the channel. And thank you for watching. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I think I was talking the whole time. Y'all didn't even know I was talking. This is my first time using this laptop for my live, so I just need to make sure you can hear me. I was talking, see, that's why I'm glad I was saying that, because I'm like, I don't see any ones in the chat yet. Y'all just chit-chatting. That's all right. That's all good. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, fellowship. This ain't Sunday service, but fellowship. So this is the first time I am coming to you live from the upgraded laptop. This is a Lenovo. It's called a Yoga Pro 9. Hey, I'm not sure what that all means, but it's definitely a lot better than my last one. My last one was like over 4 years old. So appreciate y'all coming through. I'll probably be on here for an hour, maybe less, depending on if my invite comes through or not. I'm not sure. I did invite Selena to the live so she can speak to what she had to say on Lonnie's live about almost 2 weeks ago, y'all. That's how busy my life is. I think Thaddeus spoke to that the other day. I just started homeschooling. So that was just last week when all this went down. Well, I want to say 2 weeks now. So I've been super busy with my second grader, doing second grade homeschooling. We are back at it with the homeschooling, and it is a lot more intense, y'all. You're talking, we went from 8 books to 17 books for homeschooling in second grade. And I use the Evan Moore curriculum for anyone interested. But I want to shout out the chat first. I just wanted to let you guys know the crust of this whole live, why it has taken me almost 2 weeks to address Selena, and just go from there. That way we can decipher what she meant by her threat. So anyway, shout out to Star, the mod extraordinaire, as Moonlight calls her. Thank you, Star. Shout out to Young Riaz. How you doing? I know you doing good. Well, I hope you are anyway. Shout out to who was that? Bunny T's in the house. Thank you for coming through. Please hit the like button. You can hit the dislike button. It doesn't matter to me. Either way, you're giving some type of participation to this live. If you don't like it, you don't like it. Either way. I'm not going to force you to like something you don't like. Anyway, shout out to GWB. Yes. Sometimes I am right and sometimes I'm wrong. So, Star, yes. If you sleep one day, you done lost a whole week of YouTube around this parts. Okay. If you sleep one day, you probably lose a week. That's what kind of time YouTube is on. Okay. Shout out to Thaddeus. What's good? Hope you're back home and not in that crummy hotel with the bad Wi-Fi. I know how that can be. No good. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to you, Courtney Peach. Thank you for coming through, hon. Appreciate your love. I don't want to miss nobody. Let's go down. Let's go down. Kobe knows. What's good, Kobe? Good to see you in the house. We got Bunny T in the house. I don't know if I called you. Buddy T. What's up? What's up, Bunny T? Hippity hop. Around the clock. It don't stop. All right, Bunny T. Who else we got in here? Uncle L. Shout out to you, Uncle L. Thank you for coming through. I gotta catch your live replay from yesterday if it's still up. I missed a lot yesterday. I was super busy, but I will. I definitely try to listen in if I'm not in the chat. Yeah, hit the Cash App if you feel this content is entertaining you. A dollar or two don't hurt. It adds up, right? Go back into my YouTube career. Shout out to that. 901 Reacts. Thank you for coming through, bro. Appreciate you. Salute, salute. I don't want to miss nothing. I don't want to miss nothing. Let's go down. Let's go down some. The Eagles are going. Okay. See, I don't even watch anymore. April Showers. What's good? It's been a long time, sis. Good to see you, hon. I see you over there talking on that them politics, them politricksters. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm a stick to what I said. It'll be a live, one live a month for sure. I can't make any other guarantees. My life is super busy. So yes, not that other people's lives aren't, because YouTube careers can be super busy, you know. So yeah, they gotta think of content to put on here that's meaningful and that is going to entertain you guys. So shout out to the content creators who are out here putting out the entertainment and the content to keep people like me when I'm working. It keeps me entertained while I work. Shit, I do like computer work, so it's typically boring, so I love to be able to listen in to the goings on of the YouTube streets. Hey, realist one, shout out to you, baby. All right, who else we got? Let's go down. Yam Sandman with the StreamYard. Yes, I did. I have the StreamYard, just like just like Sid said, make me great again, baby. I do have the StreamYard, and you see the Lank has been dropped. It's pinned. So if you didn't see it, you didn't look. So definitely at the top, I have pinned my open Pana Lank, and I have pinned the Cash App if you wish to do that. Like I said, it's all love. Yes, yes, I do like the term Botox Betty. Yeah, this is inspired by the Garbage Pail Kids. If you know, you know. Garbage Pail Kids. I grew up with the cards. You had the Cabbage Patch Kids. They were the cute, chubby little dolls, and I think this was back in the 80s, and maybe into the 90s. But yeah, we had the Cabbage Patch dolls. I myself never had the pleasure of having one, but I did have some Garbage Pail Kid cards that we would trade, right? And so, yeah, Garbage Pail Kids, yeah, because they were the opposite of the Cabbage Patch Kids. They were definitely opposite of the Cabbage Patch Kids. They were gross. They were interesting. They were monstrous. That some of them were mutated. So yeah, you'd have to look them up. There's plenty of online Garbage Pail Kids to go around. They made so many. Yes, shout out to the homeschool. Facts, because it takes a lot of work to teach your own children. Yeah, so that's ramped up again after our trip to Cali. We came back and started getting back into the homeschool thing. So shout out to my second grader. He's hanging in there with his mom. So I give lots of love to him for hanging in there with his second second grade teacher, his mama. Yeah, that's what's up. He's something else. Hey, KTC. Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming through. Shout out to you, hon. I appreciate your love. Thank you for coming and showing some support in the chat. Let's see. Oh, you're in Vegas. Oh man. Yeah, April, I appreciate that. It is a task. Homeschooling is no joke. So yeah, it takes a lot to do. It takes a lot of patience, I'll say. So shout out to the teachers out there, the people who are really out here teaching our children. They're the ones that should get a lot of credit, especially the devoted teachers, because there are some teachers out here, they just will throw a book at the children and let them do their own thing. But you got some real devoted teachers out here that care, and they're in tune with trying to teach and make sure your students are understanding the curriculum. Good afternoon, Doe Eyes TV, y'all. Shout out to Doe Eyes. She's been dropping some content. And I've been catching what I can on replay. Like I said, I do try to check in with all the content creators I'm subscribed to, so that I can just catch up on what y'all got going on. So I appreciate you. Thank you again for coming through. And then we got Time. What's up, Time? Good to see you. Sunday Blessings. Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss nothing. Highly favored. Hey. Highly favored. Highly favored. Highly favored. Highly favored. Hey. Isn't that a song? Think they got a praise song? I'm highly favored. I'm highly favored. In the Lord. In the Lord. In the Lord. I don't know. Hey, Marlene, what's good, Marlene? Hey, sis, good to see you. So good to see y'all. Beef Sector, what's up? Oh yeah, Fanici in the house. We got Fanici, we got Beef here. All right. Good looking out, y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through. Like I said, I'm just gonna go over this live about a threat that was made, and I've invited the person to come hit the panel. She or he can come hit the panel if they'd like to, and address what they meant by their threat. I don't know. I'm flabbergasted. Oh yeah, Bunny T, what you say? This is your first time seeing me live stream and being in your chat. All right, thank you. Well, welcome to your first time in this chat. Again, I don't go live that often, Bunny T, so it is a rare occasion that you will see me. I have said that I will try to go live at least once a month. Again, due to my busy, hectic life. So it's all good though. I embrace it. I have no qualms with how busy my life is. And I don't mind doing these brief lives here and there, and just checking in with my folks, seeing how y'all doing. I drop more uploads than anything else, Bunny T. But welcome to the chat. You've been grinding. Okay, Young Riaz, I know you've been dropping your videos. The Drip Squad, drop the Drip Squad the Drip Squad in the house. Put the link in the chat, please. Somebody, if you can. And anybody else who has a channel in here, if some of the mods don't mind dropping their link, I'd greatly appreciate it. And we have DL. What's good, DL? I think I saw someone else in here. Hey, Johnny Blaze. Good to see you, bro. I know life is busy. Yeah, keep your eyes on the road, hon. It's all good. Thank you for checking in. A threat. Yeah, we got threats. We got threats, baby. Val Hawkins, what's good? Val Hawkins, good to see you, hon. I hope y'all are enjoying this Sunday. I'm trying to go down some. I'll be checking in and out on the chat as I can. Just remember that I'm fairly still new at live streaming, and I'm going to be multitasking. So Charge it to the brain and not to the heart. Okay, charge it to the brain and not to the heart. So, I'm gonna segue in on Botox Betty here. So, just so y'all know, there are people out here that they have gotten work done, and their problem is it can change how not only they look, but it also will change their behavior. Sometimes that can affect their overall encounters with other people, because you're putting all these chemicals and stuff into your body, right? And you might be walking around here talking about you're a Christian, this and praise be to God and all this one minute, and the next minute these motherfuckers be talking shit, big shit, like they about to fuck somebody up. I'm like, what the hell? What happened to Christianity? But I've learned over the course of my 40 some odd years in life that, you know, religion can be a tricky thing because it puts these people in boxes. And sometimes they don't realize how hypocritical they come to seem, right? And so that's when I'm like, you know, you're really not about that shit. You're really not. So let's go ahead and segue into what a Botox Betty can end up, you know, suffering from, right? We just want to make sure we're understanding where this anger, hostility, where the random mood swings come from. I've heard that there was a mood swing happening on Damn D's channel not too long ago. I didn't catch it, but anyway, let me share my screen. And I think Pro, he taught me this. Pro 901 taught me how to do this. Also share tab audio. Okay, let me go into it. All right, y'all. So this is a 4-minute video. And I'm gonna make it large. Let me enlarge it to full screen. There we go. All right, now we go. We got it. And make sure y'all tell me if y'all can see it, okay? All right. I'm looking at the chat on my phone, so let me know if y'all can see this. Is it sharing? There we go. Yeah, we got it. Okay. It's a little delay, I see. Okay. All right now. Make sure y'all hit that like coming in. So this is Reiji. This person, again, statute of copyright 106.5 or whatever, 107. I'm just gonna go over what getting all these surgeries can do to us, right? I've never gotten cosmetic surgery. I'm not saying that people who get it are in a bad place, like that. Hey, to each his own. If it's your body, you do what you want with it, right? So unfortunately though, there are people who've had, you know, some botched surgeries, and it will really mess them up. And they just don't, sometimes it goes into their neurological system. It can mess them up real bad, right? So then it can affect not only their outside appearance, but their inside appearance, right? And so that's why I want to go over this short video. Again, it's only 4 minutes. I will be stopping it for copyright purposes. So we just got to follow the rules, right? So
like a monster, I really did.
Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Circus clown.
She was one of the world's most infamous victims of black market surgery. 46-year-old Raji Nareen Singh's nightmare began when a fake doctor pumped her face and body with a devastating toxic filler.
I got injections in my face, my breasts, and my hips and my buttocks.
Okay, get started.
But now, thanks to a kind-hearted surgeon, the transgender activist is rebuilding her life and even looking for love. As a female born in a male's body, Raji was already taking hormones and living.
Okay. So I don't know if y'all saw this. I don't know if I stopped it too soon. But this is a female that was born a male. Okay. So this was a female. Did I take myself off of mute? Okay. This was a female that was born a male. Okay. So just keep that in mind. All right. So that's why I say you can't just assume that you know who people are. All right. So just keep that in mind while we watch this.
As a lady when she decided to take things a step further.
I didn't want to look like a man in a dress. To be blunt, if you really want to truly live as a woman, you need to do some sort of body and facial reconstruction. That's when I made the choice to go get injections done. We call it in our community pumping.
In 2005, she turned to the now infamous backstreet surgeon, O'Neill Ron Morris, known as the Duchess, spending $3,000 on injections.
Okay. So as you see, this is a transgender. She went to those like those storage units. They go to a house sometimes. They'll go get injections done, and they don't know what's being put inside of their body. Sometimes it's fix-a-flat. Sometimes it's cement. It could be any kind of shit. It can be any chemicals. They don't know what they're getting put in there, right? So anyway, this transgender went to somewhere in Miami, and they talk about this female who was doing is actually another transgender that was doing this to these people. So just keep that in mind too. This other transgender woman was pumping this toxic cement and chemicals into these other people. I don't know how many other women or men were affected, but this is Raji's story. So let's take a listen here. I'm gonna go back on.
Morris, herself a transgender woman, was known in the Miami community for providing cheap alternatives to plastic surgery.
That's the apartment right there.
Today, Raji is facing her demons by returning to the apartment where her life changed forever.
Here is where.
Now, see, I had to pause it right here. Look at the facial features. Look at how over excessive the injections were in certain parts of the face. You got these cheeks that are lumpy and bumpy, and then even her body shape is not proportioned well. So that's why it's so important. If you're going to go get cosmetic surgery, you go to a reliable surgeon who has his degree, that you check their reviews, things like that. Because there's even some fucked up plastic surgeons out here. They have these quick shops, right? And so they'll turn, and this is actually in Florida too. I was just watching a story not too long ago about some surgeons who are trying to do 16 surgeries in a day, which is absurd. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go to a doctor that's doing like 15, 16 surgeries in a day. Like that'll fuck you up real bad, because they've been actually criminalized for doing stuff like that, because there's no reason you should be doing that many surgeries. So if you're gonna go get cosmetic surgery, check with your doctor. Check your doctor. Make sure you do a review. Check the reviews on them. Also, check to see if they have any malpractice suits, because some malpractice can fuck you up. Like, they can get you in there and show you all the good stuff that turned out, but then don't show you all the bad shit that turned out, right? So y'all excuse me, I'm not watching the chat because I am multitasking and I'm not as I'm not focused on the chat right now. So like I said, I'll go back through and say hello to everybody. If you've come in, please hit the like or dislike, whatever you prefer. And let's finish this up. Like I said, this is only a 4 minute and 20-second video. And I just want to go through to my men's and women's out there. You know, y'all just need to be careful when you're going out to have these surgeries, because it can fuck you up. It can fuck up your whole life.
I came to get the injections. Initially, I was fine, but then the nightmare started.
Morris has since been jailed for carrying out another botched operation without a license.
My message to anyone that would consider doing what I did is not to do it. Don't do it. Because you could die from it, or you could end up like me, disfigured.
Raji was too ashamed to seek help and hardly left home until a friend referred her to Dr. John Martin.
Let's have you lie down here. We'll get started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's gonna go to this new doctor, right? She's gonna go to this new doctor, Dr. Morris, and he's gonna try to fix her face because it's so fucked up. The transgender who was doing these injections on her ass, her face, so she could look more like a woman, really messed her up. She's got overly sized cheeks and jaw, and then her butt is not proportioned well with her body. So that's why it's important, like I said, to make sure you get and check your doctor correctly. Like I said, even some licensed doctors have messed up people's faces by overdoing it, because there's a point where you need to say, no, ma'am, or no, sir, we're not doing no more surgeries on you. You had enough. You're addicted. We can't do this anymore. But this particular male, he went to a chop shop, basically. So he just messed himself up, period, because he didn't even go to a real doctor, y'all. He went to another transgender to inject this crap into his body. I don't even know what he put in there. I think they call her cement face. So anyway, yeah, it says it at the top. I'm going to go back on mute. Let's listen again, because Dr. Morris is going to try to fix this man, to fix him up to where he can look more presentable. Even if he wants to look like a woman, he wants to help this guy look more like a soft woman, right? You don't want her to look lumpy and bumpy. We don't need no lump and bump, okay? We don't want to lump and bump our faces and stuff up, okay? We need to smooth it out now. Smooth it out. All right, here we go.
It was really by far the worst case of a bad injection that I'd ever seen. We're not exactly sure what was injected into Raji's face. Even trying to get it out, you just sort of chopped away at it like you were chopping at concrete.
Dr. Martin sees Raji once a month and is gradually repairing the damage with softening injections and ultrasound and laser therapy.
Wow, this one's gone away completely.
I know.
Okay, I paused it, y'all. Do you see how smooth it's getting? They're starting to smooth out those lumps and bumps from her face because, or his face, I don't know if he got his penis removed, but they're starting to smooth those bumps. Dr. Morris is working a miracle. We're going to call him Miracle Morris. That's Dr. Miracle Morris, okay? because he's gonna smooth them bumps out so the face don't look so bloated and uneven, right? We don't want the face to look jacked up. We don't want the lumps and bumps, okay? We want it smooth. Even if you're a big girl, you need to have a smooth face. Like, you can use those rollers that you can buy. They're made out of jade. You can find them online at Amazon, and they help smooth all that out and help your face be moisturized, okay? So let's finish. Let's see what Dr. Morris is going to do to cement face here, okay?
Amazing. This is just totally disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
The future's looking much more positive for her face.
What I worry about more is the inflammation in the rest of her body, both in her breasts and in her buttocks, where she has had really large volumes of substance injected.
It's a long process, but we're getting there.
And
This poor man, excuse me, y'all. I'm still waking up and drinking my second cup of coffee. He said long process. This is going to be a long process, man. So just say no to all this cement and substance and fix it flat. Look at Dr. Moore's face. Y'all see how he's smiling? Right. Woo! Dr. Morris, he about to make some dough. Dr. Morris like, ching, this is going to be a long, drawn-out process. Okay. He ain't playing. He said this is going to be a long process. So it's just best to stay away altogether from the injections. Yeah, this person could be a wonderful person, Val Hawkins, and probably a loving, caring person. But unfortunately, he wanted to look like a female so badly that he got these botched surgeries, and it just messed him up. I mean, he looked beautiful as a man, to be honest with you. When you saw the first picture of him, I was like, wow, he's a nice looking man. Almost reminded me of those brothers, the same, what were their names? Oh, I can't think of their names. But anyway, the DeBows, were they called the DeBows? Anyway, that's who he reminded me of when I first saw him. But okay, let's get back to it. We're almost done with this video.
And then I'll be able to say I'm naturally beauty, right?
Thanks to the improvements, Raji is once again enjoying her life and even going on dates.
I consider myself somewhat of a cougar. I do tend to like younger men. This guy did say that I reminded him of a sexy dragon. I didn't know whether to kiss him or slap him.
Now, after years of suffering, things are finally on the up for Raji. And although she may never truly recover from her nightmare surgery, she's ready to enjoy life and love once again.
In order for me to truly move on and do some wonderful things with my life, I have to be able to forgive and I have to be able to move on. I believe that.
That was powerful right there, y'all. I had to stop it. Shim said, I'm gonna have to forgive and move on. You know what I'm saying? That's like a true Christian right there. That's like a true, for real, down low, down hard Christian right there. Even though it kind of contradicts, what he did to his body. Maybe he's forgiven himself for that. I don't know. Because he did change himself from a man to a female. So I don't know what that means. But he forgave the person he went to. My thing is, you shouldn't have went to an outside person anyway, a chop shop, cement, Botox person anyway. Like, you got injected. You went to a place you should know better than to go to somebody's apartment and get injected, or go to a storage unit, because there's people who do them at the storage units too. I've seen different videos about this. This one reminded me more of Botox Betty. So that's why I went with this particular story, because there's so many stories, y'all. It's ridiculous. And I'm sure if y'all watch some of the shows where they're trying to fix people's what they call botched surgeries, if you've seen those, then you would know that there's so much out here. We've seen people who've actually been famous that have died from these even legal surgeries. So just, her forgiving him, great, but you shouldn't have went to him in the first place, because you went to somebody's apartment. And you should really also forgive yourself, maybe. I would think that would need to take place, because you're the one that put yourself in harm's way, Raji. So let's finish. We're almost done with this one.
Oh my God.
Okay, so y'all can go to that Barcroft YouTube page if you want to see more of these videos. That's where I got this from. I'll add it to my link in the description if you want to see more about these type of surgeries that have happened to some of these people. They do other types of videos as well. So actually, this is from Truly. My bad. This is from Truly's channel. So yeah, hold on just a minute. All right, y'all. So I'm back. So let's go to the next pictures I wanted to show y'all. So these are some before and after pictures. Can y'all see this? I don't know if it's showing you. There it goes. Okay, there is a delay. It's like a 5-second delay. So this is an actress or model, and you can see her before pictures and her after. This is what these botched surgeries, these overzealous people who go and get these surgeries, this is what happens to them. They go from looking gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous in some cases, to, what they call almost like the cat face. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to show y'all a few samples of what these botched surgeries or overdoing surgeries can do to a person. Okay, here's the next one. I don't know if y'all remember her. I've forgotten these people's names, but these are old actresses. This is another one. She went from looking drop dead gorgeous to like almost like a cat. They have this cat type appearance. Their faces is swollen. They were going for this particular look, and they ended up with this shit. So yeah, they want to be young forever, right? That is yeah, it's amazing. It's really sad and disturbing, because some of them, they were gorgeous, they didn't even need the surgery. Here's another one. Again, I don't know her name, but she's of the entertainment system center or whatever. She's with the industry. She was an actress or a model, and now this is what she looks like. I mean, they just end up really fucking themselves over. So anyway, these are just some examples of what I found online. It was quite disturbing. And this is a cement lady. This is the cement lady before she started getting some of that cement or whatever substance was put into her body They're starting to make it smooth out some. But again, those things can have lasting effects. They can be detrimental to your body. Definitely talk to your doctor. I do not give medical advice at all. It's in my description. This is not a medical advice show. So you need to go see somebody who has a license, talk to them about what you're going through. If you're dealing with this type of aftermath of these surgeries, you know what I'm saying? Because it can mess you up, you know. So anyway, yeah, it's pretty sad. So let's see what we got going on in the chat. Let me see. Hey, Lovey, what's good, Lovey? Lovey, lovey, love. Miss Eve. Miss Eve is in the house. Queenie. Jim's Eye View. TP, the perspective. Hey now. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Let me see. Don't want to miss nothing. Let me go down. Let me go down. All right. It is what it is. How you doing? Let's see. Anybody else? Simpin' ain't easy. What up? What's good? Melly Mel. How you doing, baby? Hey, Dr. T. Good to see you, bro. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hit the like or the dislike button. I sure appreciate y'all. Okay, so my StreamYard link has been dropped. I've been on for 52 minutes. I've tagged Miss Selena. She can come if she wants to before I play this video, because she had much to say on Lonnie's panel over a week ago. So we're about to go into that. I just wanted y'all to see what overdoing Botox or other substances that aren't supposed to be in your body, what that can do to your body, before we go into the next phase of this context, okay? Of the context, okay? Of the content. All right. So I'm going to show, we're going to show, and I'm going to react to what was said. I might have to pause it.
You got one hole from what the person was telling me with her big old balloon head.
Wait a minute. It's fast, y'all. So I might have to play it.
You got one hole from what the person was telling me with her big old balloon head. Leticia, that bitch running every chat, always talking about somebody. All these people have no room talking about anybody.
A balloon head. Baby, yes. Baby, I have been compared to Tisha Campbell, honey. I've had a balloon head all my goddamn life. You got to come better than that, honey. A balloon head doesn't do anything to me. And I'm going to tell you something, lady or man. I'm going to let you know something. I'm not easy to rattle. Let me give you a little history, okay? Because y'all don't know me. And we don't all know each other, of course. We just know of each other and what information we choose to share on this here platform or any other platform. So you don't know me. First of all, I come from siblings of 6. There's 6 of us, honey. And that includes 4 of them being boys, right? 4 were boys. There's actually 8. There's 8 of us, really. 2, I did not grow up in the same household. But there was 6 in the same household. 4 of them were boys. And I had my father in the household. Okay? Now, the roasting was on a daily. Roasting was a daily thing. Okay? That was just life. It was funny. We would make fun of each other all the time. And don't mention going to school. I'm sure you went to public school. ma'am or sir. And so I got roasted there too. We just did that. That was it. That was our life, right? We had our times where we didn't roast each other, of course, but that was just life. When you grow up with such a large family, you're going to have certain behaviors that occur within a household. And as long as it didn't get disrespectful or out of hand, then all was fine and well. You know, we weren't cussing each other out. We were children. We knew better than that. And we didn't use certain language. You couldn't. So there were certain limits to the roasting. Okay. So having a balloon head does not do anything to me. I'm one of these people that are considered, I guess you would say, thick-skinned. So I'm thick-skinned, and your little shots don't do anything to me. And furthermore, I don't attach myself to what anyone calls me. You give power, listen to this, you give power to other people when you attach yourself to whatever it is they call you. And I don't, because I believe I have the power over my own self. I control who I am. I know who I am, and I'm confident in who I am. I have no issues with that. Big balloon head, baby, I've probably been called that a million times before you, and it didn't do nothing to me, okay? It didn't cause me to die. I'm still alive. I'm not going nowhere. It didn't keep me from getting what I needed, what I want, you know? It didn't keep me from being in a relationship. None of that, okay? So it don't affect me. So you can call me all the names you want. I'm never gonna be like, oh, Selena, called me a balloon head. Oh, the world's gonna end. Oh my God, I can't believe you called me a balloon head. Why? No, you ain't gonna hear that from me. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the theatrics. But you calling me names doesn't do anything to me. I've just never been wired that way. Like I said, maybe you grew up differently, and that's okay. We all did. We all had different, situations in our household, or maybe, you didn't have siblings, or maybe y'all just didn't talk like that to each other. It's okay. I'm not faulting your upbringing or anything. I'm just letting you know you can call me all the names you want to. It doesn't affect me. Okay? Because I don't attach myself to it. I actually laughed at it because it just wasn't original. You need to come with something a little more original, baby. And then we can talk, okay? Because that wasn't original. All right. So I just want to let that be known. Let's rehear what Selena had to call me, okay, y'all?
You got one hoe from what the person was telling me with her big old balloon head. Leticia, that bitch running every chat, always talking about somebody. All these people have no room talking about anybody, but they always hop and find their ass over there on my channel being nosy. What the fuck you over there? So I'm just really sick.
Okay. So we heard the first part. Y'all know where I stand with it. I'm not upset with her calling me a balloon head. I actually, like I said, I want to give you some tips. You just got to find, maybe some better roasting tactics, especially with me, because I've heard it all, like the bitch and the balloon head and Tisha Campbell and watermelon head and shoot, I don't know what else, jug head, milk dud head, I don't know, shit, you name it. I've been called all kinds of names about my head. I do have a pretty large head, it is what it is. I don't have any problems with it. And those who I've been in relationship with don't have a problem with it. Actually, they've roasted me about it. So it's all good. I have no issue with it at all. The bitch, I don't care if you call me out my name, because again, I'm not a bitch. I don't attach myself to one. I'm not a female dog. I don't go rough. I don't attach myself to it. Now, you can feel that way. You're entitled to how you feel about me. You're entitled to your opinion, and it doesn't hurt me. You're not anyone to me to hurt my feelings. Okay. So I just want to get past this part, because I don't want you thinking that that's the reason for this stream. Okay. The balloon and the bitch and all that. You can call me whatever you want. It just doesn't do anything to me. Okay. So let's keep it moving. So the next part, y'all. Yeah, but your head ain't that bad. Val, I mean, it's all good. You know, I can accept and embrace what I appear like to others. And, you know, it's okay, you know. Yeah, the Tisha Campbell, I've been compared to Tisha Campbell because she had the big juggernaut head, you know. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I got the big 5 head, 8 head, you know. Yeah, it's all good, you know. My teeth used to be crooked. They used to call me Vampira, man. You know, children can be so cruel, but it taught me one thing. It taught me to be confident in who I am, and to keep my head up and not to attach myself. I'm glad I kind of actually went through those things as a child and in school and with my siblings, because it just made me a stronger person. Like, it doesn't phase me like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't trip when people say things about me online or in person, because I don't attach myself to what I'm being called. What problem I do have is coming up next up. So you will get to hear what she had to say after that. But we're gonna have to listen to this again, because I did upload this. I should have made clips and put them online, but I'll know for next time. But
you got one hoe from what the person was telling me with her big old balloon head, Leticia, that bitch running every chat, always talking about somebody. All these people have no room talking about anybody, but they always hop and find their ass over there on my channel being nosy. The fuck you over there? So I'm just really sick. I'm just gonna just call it for what it is. I walked on eggshells and I didn't do, you know, people say you say anything, you a victim, when they bitch ass cry all the time about people doing stuff to them. But when I say something, oh, I'm being a victim. And you got these stupid ass females that got a husband or a boyfriend, and they say stuff like that when they know if a man come at them any kind of way and they didn't do nothing at them, they would have an issue. Like I said, that big ass balloon head Leticia, I can bust her in her face. She got so much to say out there in Austin, Texas, bitch. I know where you live, you stupid hoe. That's why.
Okay. So, Selenax3. This is where I have the problem. Okay. Remove the whole bitch and balloon head, all that hoe and stank and whatever. This is my problem with you, what you had to say. You know I live in Austin, Texas. And you said that you could slap me, right? Right? And you know my address, right? Let's hear this again, y'all. We gotta hear.
You got one hoe from what the person was telling me with her big old balloon head, Leticia, that bitch running every chat, always talking about somebody. All these people have no room talking about anybody, but they always hop and find their ass over there on my channel being nosy. The fuck you over there? So I'm just really sick. I'm just gonna just call it for what it is. I walked on eggshells and I didn't do, you know, people say you say anything, you a victim, when they bitch ass cry all the time about people doing stuff to them. But when I say something, oh, I'm being a victim. And you got these stupid ass females that got a husband or a boyfriend, and they say stuff like that when they know if a man come at them any kind of way and they didn't do nothing at them, they would have an issue. Like I said, that big ass balloon head Leticia, I can bust her in her face. She got so much to say out there in Austin, Texas, bitch. I know where you live, you stupid hoe. That's why I can't stand none of them bitches over there, because all they do is some internet gangsters. That's all they do. But see, I'm a nice person in real life, but don't get it misunderstood, bitch. I will fight any bitch or bitch ass nigga. Don't get misunderstood.
Hey,
I'm not what you think I am.
baby, you need to go in the bathroom.
Okay. So you could slap the shit out of me. I'm paraphrasing. You know where I live, Austin, Texas. I've told people that I'm in Austin, Texas area. You need to hit the link to let me know what you're going to do with my address, ho. That's what you need to do. You need to hit the link and tell me what you plan to do with my address. You've had it for over a week. You said, you know my address, you know where I live out in Austin, Texas. You could slap the dog shit out of me or whatever shit out of me. You have my address, right? So hit the link. It's pinned. It's been pinned for over an hour. And you in Texas, honey. So man or female, whatever you are, Selena ×3. If you know my address, I haven't seen you, haven't knocked on my door, rung my doorbell. Is that you? I don't know. I haven't heard you knock on my door yet. You ain't came to do shit over some words in a chat. You're upset because I was saying something about you looking like a wax figure? That hurt your feelings that bad? You want to talk about coming to my house, honey? Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind, Botox Betty? Are you out of your mind? Huh? You have to be. All that Botox is killing your brain cells. It's killing your brain cells, honey. Because there's no way on this earth, this planet, that you would be talking so flagrant to think that you could come do anything. Do you understand? I don't take well to any threats about my family, my money, my household, none of it. Okay? Texas is a stand your ground state. Okay? And doxing in Texas is a felony charge. So if you put my address out there, I've forewarned your ass that you will have somebody at your door. If you come to my house, you might as well tell them to go ahead and get your shit together, okay? Tell them that. Tell your people that I'm going to Letitia's house, so get my stuff in order, you know, at that resting place, okay? There is nothing that I take with like lightly about being threatened. Like I said, my family, my money, my household will not be threatened. If you really have something you want to say, you need to hit the link and tell me what you plan to do with my address in Austin, Texas. Okay? Because it appears that you just talk to just be talking. And I don't do a bunch of talking. I just stay in the chat. I might roast you here and there. That's the gist of it. I'm not gonna threaten to come to your house, come to Oak Cliff. I'm not gonna threaten to come see you and slap you in your face behind calling me no balloon head. I'm just not. It ain't that serious to me. This is YouTube, okay? But you are showing who you are on YouTube. And what you are is fake. What you are is fake, okay? Because first of all, you sit up here talking about your Christian this, Christian that, and you know, holier than thou or whatever. And then in the next breath, you want to start calling people names and bitches and hoes. What I think you need to do is take up on Lonnie's advice and learn how to accept some of the roasting and criticisms you're going to get, especially if you're a content creator. If you plan to become Oprah, You know how many people talk dog shit about her? She can't get frazzled by that. What we doing? You know my address. Who are you, G.I. Jane? You think you gonna do? Oh, you called me a wax figure. I'm gonna come to your house and slap you. In what world? What universe? In what world? What universe, Botox Betty? When? You ain't knocked yet. It's been over a week. I ain't heard no knock. Nothing on my camera showing me that you out there. Come on, Waxaline. I just ain't seen it. So, like I said, I don't take too kind. You can call me all your names. You can make fun of me. You can do all that. That doesn't do shit to me. Hey, roast it as much as you want. I'm never gonna threaten you to hurt you, to come to Oak Cliff. And I got people up there too. I used to live there for 12 years. I lived up in the DFW. I know it very well. I was just in Oak Cliff not too long ago. Like, don't play with me, girl. If you know better, you would do better, okay? And I know you're younger than me, so just take this with a grain of salt that you do a lot better than what you're doing. Because all this...
Oh my God. I can't. Get out. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's you. Shout out to Wendy Williams. I wish her the best. But that's you. You cry too goddamn much. You on here crying on Lonnie panel, somebody else, D and Dan B panel, everybody panel about what people calling you. Oh, they calling me names. Oh. Yeah, bullying sucks. Being roasted sucks. Get over yourself. And furthermore, you in the wrong sector. Stop coming to people's channels that have nothing to do with what you want to do. Your Christianity interviews and all that. Don't come to those channels. That's why you're still in this algorithm. You won't remove yourself from this space. Unsubscribe from everyone that has to do with the drama over in the beef sector, over in 7 foot sector. Unsubscribe, ho. Unsubscribe. You'll be all right. You'll get the following you want. You want to stay out of beef, but you over in a beef sector. Make it make sense. It just doesn't. You're subscribed to people over here. You're going to people's panels that are over in this sector. You invite people to your channel from this sector. I don't know what to tell you, because you seem like you drawing in what you want, what you're getting. So either you take Lonnie's advice and just accept that you're going to get roasted over here. You're going to get roasted. You're going to we just do that over here. That's what I like about this area, this sector. I got another channel that ain't even in this sector. Like, it's up to you. You choose where you want to go. If you want that main channel to go to the Ringo TV and New Breed type of stuff, then that's what you need to do. You need to go and subscribe to just people like that with that channel. All the Christianity, religious stuff, that's what you need to be doing. I'm just giving you recommendation. It's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But Botox Betty, you not going to be threatening to come to my address. Like I said, if you're a native Texan, you would know better. You're not coming to my address. And if you do, your toes will be up. Just say that. Okay? You know how they say 10 toes down? Your toes will be up. Because I don't play. Fuck around and find out.
Around here, son, running your mouth. You can fuck around and find out.
We're going on an hour and 15 minutes. Like I said, I did invite Selenax3 to come and tell me what she plans to do with my address. Like I said, I have no problems. You can keep roasting me. You can call me names. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't faze me. If anything, you probably just gonna put me in the algorithm more, which I appreciate that part. But yeah. You still ain't hit my link. I ain't heard nobody on my back on the door knocking. So I don't know. Maybe you just ain't about that shit. So you need to stay in your place and do what comes best and natural for you. Okay? Stay away from the Botox. Okay? I really don't want to have this conversation with you again. So just make sure, if you have my address, if you post it, you are prepared for the consequences, because I don't play around with that shit. Remember, you're in the state of Texas, and doxing is a felony. And you better keep it PG on here. That's what you should do. And the second thing is, if you come to my door, tell your people to get your shit together, okay? Have the flowers and all that arranged. Go pick out your wooden box, all that, okay? Because I am licensed. I'm LTC, okay? I don't, like I said, I don't take too well to threats. I don't do all that. I like to have fun, laugh in the chat, crack jokes on each other, crack jokes on you, crack jokes on other people, and that's it. But once you start saying you have my address and you coming to see me and you want to slap the dog, you think you're gonna raise a hand at me? Like, for real? Woo! Girl, please. Child, please. You done lost your goddamn mind. It's too much Botox in your brain, man. The Botox brain has fucked you up, man. So yeah, we just need to make sure you understand.
You got one whole from what the person was telling me with her.
I want y'all to hear the ending of this. I want y'all to hear the end of this, because Russell Red actually gave her some suggestion.
You got one whole from what the person was telling me with her big old balloon head. Leticia, that bitch running every chat, always talking about somebody. All these people have no room talking about anybody, but they always hop and find their ass over there on my channel being nosy. The fuck you over there? So I'm just really sick. I'm just gonna just call it for what it is. I walked on eggshells and I didn't do, people say you say anything, you a victim. When they bitch ass cry all the time about people doing stuff to them. But when I say something, oh, I'm being a victim. And you got these stupid ass females that got a husband or a boyfriend and they say stuff like that.
Okay. The other thing I forgot I wanted to address was the husband thing. Ma'am, I don't talk to my husband about this shit. Are you crazy? This is entertainment. I don't cry to him. Oh, somebody talked about me. Oh, can you go beat him up for me? You really think that? Maybe some other people do on here, but I don't. I'm not bringing this stupid ass shit to my husband. You are out your mind. Even the shit that Garrett said. Ain't nobody worried about him. Like I said, the only thing I take serious are threats. If you threaten to put my address out here and slap the shit out of me, right? Come to my house. You got my address, right? Okay. I don't tell my husband about this shit. This is YouTube stuff. It's not that serious. I don't take what people say about me to heart. When you're confident in who you are as a woman or a man, this shit doesn't phase your real life. Okay? I don't tell him, oh, Selena talked about me. She called me a balloon head. Oh gosh, I just gotta crawl in my bed and die. No. For real. I don't. I don't sit in a corner and cry to myself because Garrett called me a profane name that I will not say on my channel. That's a derogatory against LGBT people. I don't do that. I don't tell my husband about this stuff. If anything, I just tell him, hey, I'm going to go live, or I'm working on some uploads, or I'm listening. He might see me watching. But as far as telling him what people have said or done about me on here, no. You're overreaching, honey. It ain't that serious for me, okay? All right, y'all. I'm gonna replay it. I'm sorry. I next time I'll clip it up, but I'm gonna replay this because I wanted to point that out. She said that people come on here and tell their husbands about somebody talking to. No, I don't. Now, a threat, I would tell him, if you threaten that you're gonna come to my house, that way we'll be prepared, okay? But I stay prepared. I stay ready. Okay, Purple Passion don't play. Here we go. We're gonna repeat this so y'all can hear what Russell read, his advice to her after her rant. Okay, y'all got to listen to the whole thing again. It's not that long.
You got one hoe from what the person was telling me with her big old balloon head, Leticia, that bitch running every chat, always talking about somebody. All these people have no room talking about anybody, but they always hop and find their ass over there on my channel being nosy. The fuck you over there? So I'm just really sick. I'm just gonna just call it for what it is. I walked on eggshells and I didn't do, people say you say anything, you a victim. When they bitch ass cry all the time about people doing stuff to them. But when I say something, oh, I'm being a victim. And you got these stupid ass females that got a husband or boyfriend, and they say stuff like that when they know if a man come at them any kind of way and they didn't do nothing at them, they would have an issue. Like I said, that big ass balloon head Leticia, I could bust her in her face. She got so much to say out there in Austin, Texas, bitch. I know where you live, you stupid hoe. That's why I can't stand none of them bitches over there, because all they do is some internet gangsters. That's all they do. But see, I'm a nice person in real life, but don't get it misunderstood, bitch. I will fight any bitch or bitch ass nigga. Don't get misunderstood. I'm not what you think I am.
Baby, you need to go in the bathroom and put a boss over your mouth.
I do. But it's everything that I want to say that I have not really said. So I think it's overdue. So yeah, I do need to get a bar of soap and I need to get an exorcist. But yeah, it's everything that I wanted to say that I haven't said. So yeah,
no, but I respect.
Yeah, you need more than a bar of soap. You need a detox. You need to detox that mouth. Take you some green tea, some detox tea, and detox your face and your body. Get all them impurities up out of you, just get them on out, because it's seeping through your pores, through your mouth. You need more than a bar of soap, honey. Now, Russell Red said go get a bar of soap and you need an exorcism. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a religious person. I don't practice religion. And that's your opinion. Y'all do what you want to do. I don't practice that shit, organized religion. But to each his own. If it makes you a better person, then, practice it as much as you choose to or want to. But make sure you're practicing what you are reading and what you might be preaching. Because if you're telling people you're a Christian woman or man, I don't know which one you are, but if you're practicing religion, you should be portraying what you say you practice. Okay? So I don't practice that. So I don't go by your rules. All right? Excuse me. I don't go by your rules. I go by my own rules. I'm the God of my own universe. Nobody can tell me what I can or cannot do. I live by my own principalities and morals. Okay? And I don't look at roasting and light banter and joking on folks as the end all be all. That's not, no. I'm not hurting you physically. So yeah, you might need to go get an exorcism if that's what you need. Go to your pastor, and tell him that you need an exorcism because this YouTube is fucking you up. It's showing your true nature, Botox Betty. It's showing who you really are. And you're not a Christian woman. That's my opinion. It's a lot of people on here that want to say, well, we're forgiven now. I've read the whole damn book from top to bottom, from the rooter to the tutor. Okay? I've read the entire Bible. It took me over a year. Okay? So I know what a Christian, even though it's so contradictory itself. Y'all forgive me. But anyway, you're not a Christian. That's my opinion. You can call yourself what you want to. I don't know. Maybe you're in between, a backslider. I don't know what y'all call it. You're straddling the fence, honey. You're straddling the fence. Get off the damn straddle. That fence gonna fuck you up. Especially if you got kahunas. Stop straddling that fence now. So anyway, yeah. I've waited long enough. It's almost been an hour and a half. I actually said I was going to be on here for an hour. And look, I see how y'all get to going so long. I wasn't planning to be on here this long.
Run it up, huh? What she say? I thought a pussy hoe said something. How I go when I'm talking, you listen. Just cut her off because she spoke on the business.
Anyway, y'all, I'm about to leave. Does anybody want to hit the link if you have anything you want to add to this? I got at least 10, 15 more minutes. If you want to hit the link, I'm about to go get groceries. So you got 10, 15 minutes. If you want to hit the link, you can come hit the link. If you want to speak on something, if Botox Betty has rubbed you the wrong way, or you got a message for her and you don't have a channel, or if you're a Christian and you want to give her some sound Christian advice, you're more than welcome to hit the link. I will let you speak without being interrupted. So you just, you know, you had ample time. You might want to go to your channel. I don't know if you're going to go to your channel and try to rebut or talk about this. You didn't hit my link. So that speaks volumes. But just remember what I've fair warned you. My address shows up on here. You dox me or you show up to my address. It's not going to be nice. Okay. Thank you, Miss Eve. I appreciate you. Let me go through this chat and see if I missed anybody. Let me go down. Some K20 EP. What's good? Lester. Hey, Lester, the YouTube god. Hey. Let's see who else we got. Nature over everything. What's good? Trayspectives, Bayspectives. Meow. All them little things drops be getting attached in my in my mind. Steve A. What's good, Steve A? Eval May. Hey, Eval May. Thank y'all for holding it down. To my extraordinary mods, please drop any links for any channel people with channels in here. Lester's channel. I think GWB has a community wall content. Oh, tongue twister. Community wall content. Y'all hear that Texas slang coming out. Who else is in here? I have Carlos Franklin. What's good? It's good to see y'all outside of the chat. I had to wait. Riders for Life. What's good, hon? How you doing? Finally get to catch one of my lives. Yep. I don't go live that often. I might go live once a month. So you catch me on the replay. Please hit the like or dislike on your way in and out. I appreciate that. My apologies if I missed anybody. Hey, Real Chase Bank, Yam Sandman, how you doing? Yep, I gave her time. She's had plenty of time. I've been on here for an hour and a half. So I don't know. Maybe she's in church, or maybe she.
Oh my God. I can't. Get out. Oh my God.
She could have ran to the back room and cried. I don't know. You can't. I don't know. I'm just gonna play these last few drops because I thought a pussy hoe said something.
Run it up, huh? What she say? I thought a pussy hoe said something. How I go when I'm talking, you listen. Cut her off because she spoke on the business.
Y'all make sure y'all sub up to Lester the YouTube God, Lovey Star, Young Riaz, the Drip King. We also have Slim, Pick and Choose TV, sub up to Uncle L, All the Wabbits, sub up to Life with Marlene. She has like 10 channels. Yeah, Life with Marlene, religious but cussing people out. That part. They be the main hypocrites. Main ones. They want to talk about God. Ain't nobody listening to you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Girl, please. Who else got channels in here? I'm just trying to give shout outs to folks who have channels. Pro 901, 901 Reacts, Keep the Change, sub up to them. Hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell. Do that for you, girl. Yeah, I go live on here about once a month, and then, hey, Johnny Mac, what's good? Good to see you. First out the limo. It's been a while since I've seen you. I don't know who else. If I've forgotten, Chase, please sub up to Chase, Real Chase Bank Gaming. He has some great gaming content on there. Yeah, y'all just hold it down. I don't know who's live or who's going live next, but I just wanted to make it known that I did hear you and, your threat. So you obviously don't have anything to say about your threat that you made, Botox Betty. So it's all good. I'm just going to assume that you're understanding that you should keep your mouth shut about threatening me. Like I said, you can talk your shit. You can roast me. You can talk. You can call me names, whatever. Like I don't attach myself to that stuff. That doesn't do anything to me at all. When you're secure in who you are and you're confident in who you are, it doesn't faze you. Like I said, it's the threats to come to my address, the threats to slap this dog shit out of me or whatever you said you're going to slap me, and coming to my address. Yeah, that ain't going to happen. So on that note, let's hear what the country boy say.
Around here, son, running your mouth. You can fuck around and find out.
Shout out to Thaddeus for the Cash App. I appreciate that. I need to get me a Cash App drop. But we got it, y'all. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for girl for an hour and a half today. Great week. You know what I'm saying? Have fun. Enjoy this. Enjoy the entertainment. Don't get so caught up into it where you're threatening. You know what I'm saying? Let's be fun. You know what I'm saying? Even through a lot of the turmoils and the flicks and all that crap. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. You know, you don't need to be threatening to pull up and kill each other. You don't know where that might end up. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I'm talking about you putting in the work.
The teacher's third eye.
Oh yeah, especially my sister Tisha, well, she's already here.
The TCF.
Leticia be getting them.
Letitia's third eye POV.
Yeah, Letitia page is lit. Go sub up to Letitia, so show the sister some support.
Yo, definitely sub up to Leticia third eye POV. Fact. Make sure y'all sub up.